welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of the irae, because the irae just started. Reinhardt is ready, everyone is ready, hope you're ready, I'm ready, I'm not sure if I'm ready for the irae. Who knows, Day of Wrath is coming, like everything. So I guess let's just go, and let's see what kind of insanity is awaiting us for today's episode. So let's go. I'm excited. So this is just before the 8 was open, I assume. Right? This is just before the 8 was open. So we'll see someone dying. Brilliance bursts and can explode with infinite mass. Yeah, this is right after he chanted. The divinity, that divinity, the sheer vastness of the quality of souls within his holy lance was enough to reduce the souls of all who gazed upon it to ashes. Just looking at this. Ah! Oh fuck! Ah! Okay, should be fine now. My sunglasses have more souls than his lance, so I can protect my eyes, that's fine. That spearhead emitting that golden light was tarnished by no rust, no scratches. Even several thousands of years after its creation, it remained unchanged and indestructible. No soul could maintain their sanity in its presence. The very quality and quantity of souls whirling fiercely within could easily qualify it as a separate universe, a weltfall, a weltal, considered into the shape of a lance. The energy waves were too massive, that scale too grand. Just by being exposed to it, I could hear a crack appear on Sakurai's sword. The ward she created was unable to bear the density of Reinhardt. Any drop of water would scatter before a crack. Yep, pretty much. This is him being serious. Okay. Who's going to die? Is that Sakurai? I think it's Sakurai. Is it Shiro? Actually, I can take off my glasses now. Oh my god. It's so better to see this way. Oh god. Okay. Why would I put this on? Anyway. Since there's no lance on the screen, I don't need my glasses. Right? I just infused it to my normal glasses now. Unable to bear the clash with the sacred lance, Shiro was blasted away from the top of the tower, only to be chased down by the white trail of light. Oh! Oh, never mind. Scheibe vs. Shiro, okay. I thought Reinhardt throw a lance at him, and it's actually Shiro who died. But seems like not the case. Shiro spun through the air as Schreiber catch up to him with demonic speed, resembling a shooting star. The Ashen Boy carried him to the battlefield where no one would disturb them. We lost our chance to charge at Reinhardt all at once. The battalion commanders, who had been mere specters up till now, entered the fray of battle, commencing an all-out war. Sakurai! Okay, what happened to her? The cracks on her blade run deeper and deeper before my eyes. As fleeting as the background of the screen of the scene. Oh shit. Yep, okay. And yeah, explosion. She was consumed by the scorching jet of flame and had her blade shattered into thousands of pieces. This is not a good start for Sakurai versus Samuel. This is a terrible start. Yeah, she's definitely going to die. She disappeared from my sight without leaving a single trace. Her existence was extinguished. Her soul Whoa! I felt like she survived that and we are going to have like some kind of like pseudo duel where she like struggle to like survive somehow? No? We just sniff her out of the existence? Just like Kain? Okay then. Well, bye Sakurai. Been nice. That was fast. We're so fucked. Her existence was extinguished, her soul scattered to the void by Reinhardt. Oh! That's a new sprite. Okay. With a lance. I couldn't hear a word of what he said. Somehow he believes that Ren is like growing up with each thing open. Which is not the case, but protagonist powers, guess, like let him grow. Shiro was taken away. Sakurai vanished, and now, with the opening of the 8, I had Reinhardt stand before me, assuming his complete form. He was an opponent we couldn't as much as inflict a single scratch on him in the past, and his power had now reached unimaginable heights. Wielding his golden lance, Reinhardt had become the inviolable monster. I felt like I could never win against him. I know very well how absurd and nonsensical the idea of facing him was, so we are not going to have Sakurai versus Samuel, and we are not going to have Ren versus Machina. Ren is actually like instantly like in the fight with Reinhardt. Like he cannot fight Machina in this situation. So the only fight with the commander we are going to have is Shiro versus Schreiber. Okay. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. However, none of that mattered to me now.
Senpai.
That's a big circle. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, it's the same. Something of the area. Then Jesus asked, Spirit, what do you... Okay. Something from Bible, I guess. The castle of schools, overwhelming the night, had completely vanished. And also opening the 8th means that Rhea will die, right? Like she's going to die because like she's like sacrificed basically to this thing to happen. Like they will use up her power to summon the whole thing and like expand the radius. I mean they're using, this is kind of weird. They're using Isaac as the power source but also using Rhea to bring it back. So they need two Sonnen kinds cooperating basically to bring this thing up. It unraveled, scattering into countless pieces, and formed a magic circle clouding the heavens. It gradually began to expand. It was trying to emanate from the city to the outside, to the world and further still, until the whole city was painted in its color. It was Golden Aethas, the conjuration of immortality. This was the true swastika. The harbinger of Gladsheim, engulfing of the whole world. Did this mean that Himuro... Yeah, she's pretty much dead at this point. It seems. Or at least should be. Actually, if you think about this... Yeah, consumed, okay. But if you think about this, she's been like in the world of Isaac at this point. Did she really got consumed? Is it just Reinhardt like thinking she got consumed? Can he feel that she got consumed? Or he's just thinking that she got consumed? You know? Because she's like technically in another dimension, right? Did the whole plan failed? Because Rhea went to another dimension? Is it a possibility that we actually can win somehow, maybe? Sabotage? Rhea, help? Was she gone? Would I never met her again? No. No way, that was... Oh. Never mind, he's aware that she fall into the different dimension. Okay, never mind. Right. I shouted an indignant roar, my blade still clashing with his. It wasn't over yet. Sure, it seems hopeless, and didn't look like I would ever reach her again. Neither the span of my arm, nor the extent of my call could close the ever-expanding distance. Second by second, I could hear the countdown of death tick away the time towards the region of destruction. But then, all of a sudden I realized, for the sake of this day alone, I kept natively wishing to halt the flow of time for the sake of a moment like this. Oh. Protagonist power? Like, you're going to like be faster than Schreiber? Or you're going to actually stop time and be like overpowered as fuck? Because stopping time instead of slowing is tremendously big difference. Still probably cannot scratch Reinhardt even because like, yeah, time stopped, but like you will like what, hit Reinhardt whole day and nothing will happen anyway. So you can't really do anything against Reinhardt, but if you can actually stop time, then yeah, you can maybe save Rhea. I mean, if he said she's like already consumed, then not really. But yeah, that's a big deal. You can escape from him like forever if you stop time. I wonder if he actually can do this, because so far we know that he's transcendent type, so he cannot per se stop the time. He just perceives time in different flow, right? He's like accelerating, like slowing the time inside of him, so like actually accelerating his like insides, I would say. So he sees everything getting slower. That's how it worked. He's a transcendent type. But he said that they reached hegemony together. Maybe he can expand it now to outside, like I said. Maybe he changed together with Mari into hegemony, and we have Clash of Hegemonies. I want to make sure I do. I had to use this as fast as possible. I had finally realized what I need to beat him. Okay. Oh, Ren. Oh, Ren have actual chant. Holy crap. That never happened before. Sounds is my brother's son. I had to dash with the speed great enough to make all creation appear stagnant. I don't care if my body was reduced to cinders. That's exactly what I said before. His body cannot probably handle like his speed. I wonder if it can actually. If it can handle this. Also, stopping time would let him catch up to Schreiber, because Schreiber is always faster, but if time is not flowing, then you cannot be faster. This is bullshit. If this actually is going to stop time, like in like certain area around him at least, this is such a bullshit ability. There would never be a moment as deserving of stopping as this one. To prevent the coming end, I had to turn my prayers into an absolute immutable rule. The aria I was able to wave into words without even learning it was the realization of the craving etched into my soul. After several attempts, and I comprehend its workings, Himura couldn't have given up. Shiro wouldn't lose, and I refused to believe that Sakurai died so easily. I needed her to spout her usual abuse. Mari, it isn't over. It still wasn't over yet, right? There was only one thing left to do. This moment. Okay, first time he actually called it. Right? He always was like, I want to be fast. He got adrenaline and he just started moving faster. And he now, it's like actual mastered first degree of Ren. I'm excited. Let's see it. I would stop time and protect everything I loved. Can you do this? Reinhardt would never claim our souls. A thermal moment. Eine Faust, okay? I wished for time itself to halt, to protect the day-to-day life I cherished. Even if I knew it wouldn't last forever. I never once wished for it to end. The animation is real. Holy shit, he got gold. Overture, okay. Also, the school once again have the hair. Wait, is Mari bigger? School again have the hair. This is always happening when he activates him. Like, he's like 3rd degree. But is it like... I think like there's like additional like things on Mari now. Was it always like this? I have a feeling like this is a little bit different. Like there's like red things here. This text. Was it always here? Also, I wonder like if this is like indicates something. Like why like Mari doesn't like this is a school normally, and in the 3rd degree it's have hair. There must be a meaning in this. There must be some kind of meaning. Otherwise, what does it mean? Therefore. Also, if this is hegemony, if he actually achieved hegemony instead of transcendence, that means Machina no longer need to hit him in order to disable his 3rd degree. Actually, this is nerf to Ren against Machina. If you think about this, Machina doesn't need to hit him anymore. He just needs to hit his craving. If this is like area around him, then if he goes like in proximity to Machina Fist, it's going to just disable it. Even if it's like stopping time, it's just going to just disappear. Ren, you just got nerfed. I mean, against Machina at least. If this is actually a thing, let's just read. Sorry, I'm just making a lot of assumptions. I'm just too excited. I wouldn't let his word spread a single inch further. Christmas would be anniversary of Reinhardt's death. Holy crap. The gold was nonetheless able to react to the being outright vanishing from before his eyes. Okay. So he's still not stopping time. He's still not stopping time. What a scene though. Damn. It's still not stopping time though. The guillotine had its stride for the left side of his neck, could decapitate most people before they even had a chance to understand what happened. The speed of the attack was nothing short of divine, faster than anyone he knew. However, the truly fearsome one was Reinhardt himself, for to block a close-range blind spot attack that was neither visible nor perceptible required skill far surpassing the superhuman. Okay, Reinhardt. Reinhardt can fight people who can stop time, apparently. Unless it's not actually stopping time. God damn it, we need more info. Do something that shows me that it's actually stopping time. Ren, you claim it's stopping time. So show me that it actually stops time. So for now I will assume that it's not stopping time yet. It will, probably at some point, but it's not doing it yet. His abilities were downright demonic. Sparks danced vividly as the two blades clashed. Their delayed echo, like the reverberating death through torus of the laws of physics. A moment later, his opponent had vanished yet again. Even with his golden gander, Reinhardt wasn't able to see him. The sheer speed of his dash defied description. Okay, Reinhardt cannot actually see him. That's something. Even the shockwaves of each cataclysmic explosion arrived late. No one could possibly sense the blade before it struck. The very notion felt utterly and thoughtfully absurd. His speed rivaled that of thought itself. But then, regardless of that, he couldn't land the hit. Reinhardt is such a bullshit. What kind of being is he? He can still react. Oh my god. Reinhardt dodged, deflected and defended against them all. The amount of slashes the boy launched at him since he got guarded against the first had already surpassed 50, and all of them happened in the time span that was even the 10th of the millisecond. Oh, Schreiber, your speed just got far behind in dust. Oh my god. But if Ren is not stopping time, then if Ren activates his third degree, Schreiber activates his third degree, Ren still cannot beat him in speed. Schreiber will be just faster than anything else. He will be like, oh my god, I never been so fast. Because Schreiber craving is to be always faster. So yeah, if it's not stopping time, then you are still weaker than Schreiber. Sorry, Ren. Sorry. I'm sorry, Ren. You are still losing to Schreiber. The beast's impregnable defense was by no means accidental. His intuition could only help him with 2 or 3 attacks at most. No one could apply it to this continuous guarding. How was he doing it? Reinhardt raised his sacred lance and used its handle to block a deadly split from behind. Then came a slash from the right, which he deflected by following the principle of leverage and using the previous attack momentum. His actions were absurd enough to make anyone think he had foresight. I mean, he had foreknowledge, right? Pretty similar to foresight, I would say. Actually, maybe it's what's happening. Maybe he actually have a feeling like he had this fight before, and he know where he's going to strike, and he's just doing this on instinct. That evaluation was both right and wrong. It wasn't foresight, but prediction. Yeah, okay. Reinhardt's prediction was owned by the countless experiences, bringing it to the level so far above human understanding that even the enemy visibility ceased being an issue. What a monster! What a genuinely monster! Damn! And so, yeah. Also, look at Reinhardt, he's so happy. Reinhardt is so happy right now. Reinhardt Herdrich was a commander. There was no need for him to be adept at warlike brutality. One would assume that he was able to protect himself because he was an extreme exception, but that too was both right and wrong. Reinhardt's prowess in battle placed him far above anyone else in the Obsidian Table. In fact, the majority of the LDO members found themselves thoughtfully crushed upon their first meeting with the beast. Yep, pretty much we saw it, yielding before his terrible might. However, the reasons for his unparalleled reaction time was the caliber, resourcefulness, and charisma he used to lead his armies. He commanded a legion comprised of millions of war dead. By consuming them all, he gained their memories and knowledge. Thus, the sheer number of dense and heated battles he had experienced went far above any conventional description. In terms of a total garnered knowledge, Reinhard Heydrich was second to none. And yet, it was set to only become even greater. Well, fuck! I don't think we can stop this era. Like, what is supposed to happen here? As long as he existed, his millions would eventually become billions and grow further still. The Gladsheim would consume the whole planet. I said it's going to be like whole planet scale. Yep, okay. Confirmed. To him, the Votan of Valhalla, all of humanity were but slaves at war, destined to serve him in eternity. Thus he saw fit to offer them a display of his divine might. Divinity gathered within the sphere of density, the countless souls raging within its steep, shifting their spiritual prowess into a force capable of unleashing terrible destruction. Also, actually, what if Ren is actually stopping time, but it's because a lens, like Reinhardt, can move? Because I forgot about this. Lens disabled Schreiber further degree. Because Lens can, like, it's always hitting and it's like Machina Fists. It's disabling the things. And since it seems like Ren further degree is now hegemony, not transcendence, that means just being in proximity of the lance is like disabling his craving for stopping time. So he's unable to stop time completely at Reinhardt. He can be incredibly fast, like no one else, but he cannot stop time near Reinhardt because of the lance. It might be this. I didn't thought about this actually. So that's why like Reinhardt can actually move, because if like Ren would stop time, then he would just like cut off his head, or like at least try to. I don't know if he can actually harm him. Reinhardt is defending himself with the lance, so probably he can harm him. But yeah, he would have no problem just like hitting him if this time is stopped. Like Reinhardt would not be able to react. But if it's only fast, then yeah, he uses like this millions of people experience to just like reflexively predict where he's going to attack. And just like reacting, that's like, it's like tenths of the milliseconds. Because he's the beast. Yeah. The countless souls surging within the steep, shifting the spiritual powerless into the force capable of unleashing the terrible destruction. For the first time, the slashing storm momentarily paused. Reinhardt used the opportunity to go on the offensive. It can always hit. How are you going to defend against this? He released a playful attack. A thunderous sound roared out, followed by the earthquake that shook the night. The single blow annihilated a fifth of the city. Did you just call this playful attack? Excuse me? What? Asuahara was already a ghost town. There was no casualties to consider. However, his demonstration of power remained far too overwhelming for anyone to feel relieved by that fact. What the fuck? He's still not satisfied. What? If that's not a crashing information, I don't know what is. Spectacle was clearly visible from the top of the tower. Like any weapon of mass destruction, the golden light bursting forth from the tip of the lance lay waste to all in its path. leaving only ruination in its wake, and leaving being caught up in that flow would either evaporate or be reduced to dust. So he's not even like swinging it or like throwing it. He's just like, he just shoots the laser out of the out of the lance. What? And yet the beast claimed his power to be in complete steel. Okay. Yeah, just wait for me to be full power so we can like fight actually. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, this is an interesting line. Back on day I promised? Are you talking to Mercurius? Yeah, I'm not talking to Ren right now, right? You didn't spoke with Ren about this. Moments later, the boy, who dodged the beastly attack, closed the distance between them. His speed had doubtlessly reached unprecedented heights, with sharpness that even the passing wind failed to react to. The decapitating blade went for the gold snake. However, the result was... Oh. Never mind. Never mind. He actually cannot like dodge everything. Because Ren is that fast. But like I said, being fast is not necessarily like the strongest thing. You still can do shit to him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Reinhardt. How do we defeat Reinhardt? What the... I have a feeling like there's no possibility to defeat Reinhardt. Like, there's no way like they will defeat Reinhardt ever. I have a feeling. Like they will try to seal him away basically in the castle in Thunder Dimension. Like they must like somehow be able to like seal his powers and like just throw him into the Thunder Dimension just so he's the like the ultimate evil, or at least like ultimate like battle power that you don't want to like build up ever. Exactly the same as before. Reinhardt gracefully smiled as the blade touched his exposed neck, unable to inflict even an iota of pain upon him. At the very least, that was the current state of affairs. Okay, so you're aware that Ren is like not complete or something, okay? Or at least that's what you think. Ren is probably like in his best shape ever. Reinhardt have like very high expectations out of him because he's the like Mercurius, like bred by Mercurius, yeah. Ren grew exponentially stronger with each passing moment, a growth that wasn't spurred on by simply being cornered. Both he and Reinhardt possessed souls able to emanate, and the opening of the Eight was creating a resonance between the two. Oh! So Ren is actually growing in power because of the emanation of Reinhardt? That's connected? Okay. The boy's guillotine would never break again. If their ultimate conflict were to endure for a while longer, Ren's blade would become sharp enough to cut through Reinhardt's flesh and split his bone. Okay. Yeah. So that's how it's connected. So it wasn't just imagination of Reinhardt. Ren really did grow stronger with each opening. It's not because he's been cornered or like he had like adversary that is stronger and he just like, you know, just got stronger because he had to defeat them. He actually got stronger with each opening. Because he took power from Isaac as well. From, like, the castle. Huh. Okay. His lips curled into a wry smile.
それには適任者がいたのを忘れていたよ。
As much as I wish to witness and feel the moment your talent blossoms in full, more suitable person for that. Oh! Oh, he's going to throw Machina at Ren. And so Reinhardt called his name. Like a tyrant of Yord sending his beloved gladiators to clash against each other in the arena. Yes, he savored the unfolding spectacle, like one with a glass of exquisite wine.
潰せ、マキナよ。
Let's go.
K が勝てば、カールの約定通り、私のグラズヘイムから解放。
Show, nice. Yeah, Machina have a lot to stake. His words were a signal for the final holy war, long awaited by the nameless somber slave of battle. Clad in raven overcoat, a new opponent leapt over Reinhardt, large corpus, and fell right towards me. I couldn't counterattack. No matter how much I exerted in my own time, I needed to constantly keep my attention on Reinhardt, or face the consequences. What could I do? Take the defensive? No, that's out of the question. I need to retreat. No matter by how small an amount, I need to distance myself from the field of destruction around his fist. Yep. Like, if he touches you, you are done. Over-exaggeration tore my leg muscles apart. Ooh! Oh, that's bad. But I ignored the pain, instead leaping backwards with power enough to make me fly far outside the radius of the tower peak platform. As I fell from the height of 150 meters, I heard the tower's hulking mass being pulverized.
さあ、見せてくれ。孤独最後の行きそ
There it is.
己が己を食らった果てに残るのは何か。
Yep, this is the thing about the whole like souls fighting on the arena stuff and like, yeah, Machina, Ren, yeah, we know. Okay, final survivals. As Reinhardt walked towards the magic circle, clouding the distant sky, the words he spoke rang bizarrely in my eyes. Consuming on self? Gauntlet? What was he talking about? Yeah, it wasn't told to you in this road. Yeah, true. Oh. I think Ren is Ouroboros, right? I don't know what's the Caduceus, though.
王を食らい合えば無となるが、二つ絡み合えば螺旋となる。
Okay. It was either Machina or me.
存在を勝ち取るのはどちらだ?
Who indeed? That must be Ren, right? Come on, he's protagonist. As I fell within the rain of shattered rumble, my gaze met with a pair of Stygian black eyes. And with this look, I will save this for the next episode. Oh my god, what is happening? Why this game is getting so insane? Oh my god. I have just no word about like what is happening right now. This is crazy. Like, Machina will lose. Okay, like Ren is just gaining power with like each minute basically while the Glassheim is coming up, right? And if he doesn't get hit by Machina, then he wins basically. He's not as strong as Reinhardt. Ren can cut him. The only problem is if he's... It depends if he can actually stop time and if this is the hegemony or it's still transcendent. If this is hegemony, he will have much harder time because Machina Fist will just stop this. If he's transcendent, Machina battle experience probably can still help him predict Ren movements, so it's similar to Reinhardt, but it's not exactly the same. And also, Ren must be more careful, because if Ren attacks, he predicts this, then he can counter with his face and just like shatter Mario or or just like him. So this is kind of hard. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. So I will see you in the next one. So thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for watching this episode. Leave a like if you like the episode, subscribe if you are not subscribed. You can also become a member. Thank you for supporting me. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. So yeah, for a Pocket Watch, I was going out.